Hey guys! So Bertolli invited me to show you how to make some fresh, delicious Tuscan-inspired dishes using their new Rustic Cut Sauces. So this week I'm going to do one of my favorites, which is a Tuscan Florentine sauce with a Pappardelle pasta. I've got some carrots here, I've got some chopped up onions, celery. I'm going to use just a couple of gentle herbs like parsley. The meats I'm using is some Italian sausage. I've got some fresh ground beef here, and the Bertolli sauce I'm using is the Bertolli's Rustic Cut Marinara with traditional vegetable sauce. So I'm using this one, and now I'm just gonna prep some veggies. For this sauce, I'm actually gonna just chop the carrots into little cubes, some fresh flat leaf parsley. All we need to do now is pop everything into a pan and start cooking. I'm gonna add a few drops of olive oil just into my pan. So onions going in, and I got my chopped celery. Just throw everything in, and got a handful of carrots going in. There we go. Now we're gonna let this cook for a few minutes until everything softens up a bit. These have softened down a little bit. Next ingredient is some sausage. So this is some Italian style sausage going in. You could also use some either chopped livers, or you could use some rabbit even. They use a lot in Tuscany. Or you could use some wild boar. Smelling really, really good. I wish you all had smell-o-vision one day maybe. So I'm gonna add in my ground beef. Just pop that all in. Now we keep stirring everything until the beef is browned all over. 1 glass of red wine. A couple of bay leaves going in. Some fresh parsley. And finally my Bertolli Rustic Cut Sauce is gonna go in. I'm gonna pour the whole jar in. This makes a really nice large amount of sauce, which is great. And the nice thing is that there are no artificial colors, no artificial flavors, and no added sugar, which is great. I always do this when I'm kind of like cleaning out my jars. So I'm gonna add water in. I'm gonna season with a little bit of salt and pepper. I can just leave this to simmer away for about 30 to 45 minutes. And I'm gonna get my pan of water on to cook my pasta. My pappardelle is cooked, my sauce is ready, and now I can serve up. Always the best bit. So I'm gonna actually just spoon my sauce into the pasta and mix it in together. I like to do it that way. I'm just gonna toss this all together. Pappardelle, I think, has to be one of my favorite pastas. I really feel like it soaks up a lot of the flavor as well, the sauce. So I'm just being fancy, so I'm just gonna plate it all up on a nice plate. It's gotta look pretty too. There we go. Like I said, I love my pasta quite saucy. To finish off, I'm gonna have a sprinkle of fresh parsley. I'll put that on top. Some parmesan cheese, or you could use pecorino to be fancy. It's a lovely sprinkle of that on top. And there we have it. A delicious Tuscan Florentine sauce with pappardelle pasta is done. Now I hope you're gonna really, really enjoy making this at home, and do leave me your comments. I will put the full recipe in the description box for you, and don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you all soon.